A casino? You spent all my money at a casino?
Right, because sleeping with a prostitute is so much better.
Well, it was better than you.
Don't you touch me. You're going to be chained up to the barn for the rest of the night.
Growing up is always hard. There's no official book or manuscript that teaches you what to do or how to act in every situation. That's supposed to be your parents' job. That's why most parents blame themselves for what their kids do. Some parents are really good at their jobs. My best friend Stevie Foster, his parents are the best. Whenever I go over to his house, his mom always cooks us the best green beans in Texas State and makes us go to bed by midnight, even on a Saturday. Stevie's parents don't let him play rated M for mature video games, or dirt bike on that giant mud hill behind our school. Stevie always complains about them, but I think he's lucky to have them. My mom never makes me eat green beans. I don't have a bedtime, and she gives me money to buy whatever games I want. I can dirt bike whenever I want. Stevie doesn't know why I complain. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. In any case, we lived in a pretty posh life. There was always food on the table, heat when it got cold, not that it got cold in Texas, and air conditioning when it was warm out. We had rooms full of toys and games. My friends were always jealous. They'd always beg to come over and play at my house. I always hated playing at my house. One time Stevie and the other guys from Mrs. Patterson's 7th grade English class came over, and we had a slumber party in our new refurnished basement. Mom was out, and the house was so big that Dad didn't care. And we had a good time, playing hide-and-seek and playing Pretend the Floor is Lava game, which was a lot of fun. The boys came and the boys left, leaving the house empty again. Despite everything that was in the house, it was always really empty.
Jacob, you would agree with me, wouldn't you?
I need to go to the bathroom.
I don't think so. You're not going anywhere. Now, as I was saying, you agree with me, right?
Tell your mother that sleeping with a male prostitute in Boston is not acceptable.
Yeah, because spending your money at a casino is much better. That's my hard-earned money, Clarence. My money.
Your money, last time I checked, we both make the same amount of income. It's not like we don't have enough of it. We spend enough on these pieces of shit you call kids. Oh no, you're not going anywhere, kid. Well, what do you have to say? Why don't you just take these little pieces of trash and get out of here? They are your kids anyways.
They're yours too. I should have got rid of them when I had the chance. They're just a nuisance. A nuisance.
They're a lot more than a nuisance. They're a mistake. Marrying you was a mistake. Jacob, where the hell did you go?
Jacob, no!
Worthless. Disgraceful. Piece of crap. They say you don't really feel a thing when you die, especially if your death was quick like mine. I think that's kind of funny. They forgot to mention how bad that initial blow hurts. I'm not sure who could accurately figure whether death hurt or not. It was impossible for them to tell the tale. My body shut down almost instantly after the bullet entered my brain tissue. I died right there, in front of my parents, my blood decorating my father's bedroom carpet. They'd never seen anything like that before. My mother let out a scream and my father turned away. He vomited onto the carpet as my mother burst into tears. It was funny how small they both seemed at that moment, how vulnerable they were. Mom and Dad's relationship fell apart after I died. Not that there was much of anything there in the first place. They filed for divorce 3 months after they buried me. Things got better for Sam and Howie. Mom and Dad never raised a hand against them ever again. I like to think that that was my doing. Sometimes Mom would yell and Dad would curse, but they always tried to stop themselves. They hardly ever talked to each other anymore. I like to think that my death meant something to them. Seeing them torn up about it came as a surprise to me. I wasn't expecting to see my parents feel sad about me. Usually they were just angry. Maybe they really did care about me after all, even after saying they didn't. It was funny to think about. They beat themselves up about it a lot. I know they keep asking themselves what they did wrong. Sam moved out of Mom's house almost as soon as he could. He took Howie with them. Mom and Dad were both alone now. Sometimes it's not about how you can fix things, but how you could have prevented them from happening in the beginning.